All right, man. B. Taylor pointed this out last offseason, man. He said that Sadiq Bey plays zero defense, and now we have some of them nerdy deep analytics to confirm that. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live with our video. I talked about coming into the season. I didn't think the team had enough superior athletes, and I didn't think they had enough good defenders as well too. And uh, so we got this list. Shout out to Year. He sent this joint to me. Appreciate it. Some people, surprised on the list. Some people may not be surprised on the list. So, um, excuse me. It says that 20 most negative defenders amongst qualifying players in 2021 and 22. So you see, Sadiq Bey is right here last season. So it says offense. He was a plus 103. You see guys, guys in the blue are really good at that. Plus 6.7 in Trey Young. You see plus 4.7 in Devon Mitchell. De'Aaron Fox is a plus 1.9. I mean, Anthony Simmons plus 2.2. It ain't that good. But DeMar DeRozan plus 3.6, and he ain't playing no defense neither. Rushbrook is just all trash across the board. So you see RJ Hampton, trash across the board. You see Sadiq Bey. He's only a plus 0.1. So, a lot of people kind of were saying that let me Google this, see exactly what this means. A lot of people were saying that he might be the one that get let go, and right now that's the truth. So they said Buddy Hield has the worst defensive rating. So that's what it boiled up. But so I'm trying to see the definition of it per se. So we get the definition of it. All right, so I think I got something. Understanding the NBA explaining advanced defensive stats and metrics. So let's see if we can get down to it. Limitations, defensive rebounding percentage, defensive rating. So I think this is kind of where we at with it. So bear with me. Let me pull this up on the screen so we can get a deeper understanding of this nerve shit. But B. Taylor pointed this out coming into last offseason. He said, shout out to him. I've been trying to get him to start a channel. But he pointed this out last season and said that Sadiq Bey plays zero defense. So that's not too surprising. I mean, his shorts all tight and stuff. And what he give you offensively, he ain't getting really giving you no efficiency offensively. He give you nothing in value. He ain't give you nothing defensively neither. But defensive rating, DRTG, way too complicated to explain here. Full calculations provided in the Dean Oliver's book of basketball on paper explanation. Defensive rating simply shows how many points a player allows per 100 possessions. This stat works differently than a simple plus minus system where all points scored while a player is on the court counts against him. So it says all points scored while a player, okay. Only the buckets that are scored as a result of his defensive lapses are counted against him. It sounds dumb. So it says that it's plus where all this points scored while a player. So it's basically saying that it's a double whammy. All the points scored against him while he on the floor go against him, and then the double whammy is the points that scored. The points that scored against him also. That's the only points that scored against him. It's, like I said, it's nerve stuff. Dumb. Defensive ratings also eliminates the factors like pace of play and minutes played per game. It also is important to know that as opposed to most other basketball stats, lower numbers are better when it comes to defensive rating limitations. The one blindly obviously limitation of defensive rating is our dependency on sites like basketballreference.com because of the estimation made in Oliver's formula. This is once more just a baseline and not an exact number. An example of usage. You might be quite surprised to hear that Omar Ashik is the best defensive rating in 90.4 in the NBA. How I interpret that sentence, Omar Ashik has played a tremendous defense off the bench, as as his 90.4 defensive rating indicates, but he's probably helped by the fact that he's not playing too many minutes per game. So you got win shares. So I mean, you got win shares. So that is what it is. I don't know, bro. So I don't know. I don't know per se, but this says that they got some notorious bad defenders out here. Trae Young for one, De'Aaron Fox another one, Devon Mitchell another one, Boyan. They got some bad defensive players on here. So I don't know if this is the same rating system that they using, but I don't. I mean, this helps in like fantasy and daily fantasy, but I mean, sorry. Sorry, y'all. Mason, he don't need dog in the house right now. Come here. So, like I said before, I mean, he don't be playing no defense though. I mean, I can tell you that he get cooked. So, he could be the odd man out. He got to have a big season. He got to be solid on defense, and then he gonna have to be, he's gonna have to be, offensively a lot better. And I think, if his ball usage go up, he will be. His plays call from go up, he will be. I think he will be, and I just think he get lethargic off. I think offensively he could be a good player, but at that position with Jay Ivey and Kay Cunningham, Ivy would be a good defender, and Durham will help clear that rating up as well with somebody in the middle. With somebody in the middle, that also hurts their defensive rating too. But also Nerlens Noel, but you know, yeah, somebody in the middle helped that out a lot. Ben Wallace made a lot of them dudes look better than what they was defensively. Like Chauncey and Rip, he made them look a lot better. And I think with somebody with Nerlens Noel and Durham out there, how fast Durham can develop, I think that only can help. That only can help Saddiq Bey, but he got to be better defensively. It don't take no rocket science to see that. And I told y'all, putting him and Marvin Bagley out there together, that's a recipe for disaster. You might end up being on you might end up getting the number one pick, Frenchie boy. You just might end up getting him if they don't improve defensively. But I ain't surprised. Yeah, he didn't play no defense, but I ain't surprised by a couple of these dudes on the list. Westbrook, I thought was a better defender than that, but I guess not, especially last year. So, I mean, they got to be better. He got to be better offensively, and at this point, he don't deserve nowhere near a Calvin Johnson guy. He don't. He don't deserve it. So we can argue this all day, and some people might disagree with me on this, but offensively, his numbers ain't that good. But then again, I think that's a direct effect of Jeremy Grant taking opportunities from him and Dwayne Casey not calling his number. If he have a similar season next year and he don't improve offensively and defensively, or one of them drastically, he gonna have to be gone. Probably think about trading him, and maybe you should have traded him, a lot earlier if that's the case. If you think about it, but you need somebody on that. All you need is somebody on that wing that can D in 3. That's it. That's all you need on that wing is a D and 3 guy. That's it. But Saddiq Bey offensively got so much more to offer, bro. Like, he ain't gonna never be an elite defender, and that's fine. But he got so much more offensively to contribute. We see if they get him out of him. But right now, defensively, he's a liability. And it's different from Devon Mitchell, because Devon Mitchell can score the rock. That's the difference. Devon Mitchell can score the rock at a high level. Saddiq Bey ain't got an opportunity to showcase that part of his game. He ain't got that opportunity to showcase that part of his game, and that's sad. That's sad, but You know, it is what it is. That is what it is. You know, but he got to get better. He got to get better. You know, defensively. A little, at least a good amount. At least a good amount. He got to get better defense. But offensively, they got to call his number and utilize it. But the Pistons, you know, if you get something special in Durham in the middle, that'll cover up a lot of their defensive deficiency. But they, to be honest, whoever come in and play the four, they gonna have to come in and be better defensively. That's just the honest truth. You can't have no lackage. You can't have no lackage when you know K got to be better. Bet you know at some point you know Durham. The faster Durham grow, the more easier this gonna be for them. The faster Durham grow, the more easier, the more smooth it's gonna be for them. It will be, but you know, Ivy's gonna turn to a really good defender. They need another. They need another good defender on the perimeter out there. They need another good defender on the perimeter, and that's the honest truth. You know, So whoever they get to play the four long term, they got to be a good defender. If you're gonna keep Sadiq Bey out there, and Ivy going to be a good defender, Durham got to be really good protecting the rim. You know, so I mean, but yeah, I mean, you know, K going to be, you know, if you're gonna keep Bay out there, you ain't gonna have great defenders at the four. K going to have to be a lot better defender, and that's a lot to ask a superstar today. These dudes don't believe to be two-way superstars no more for real. Even the guys like Giannis who won Defensive Player of the Year, he didn't want to take on the responsibility of guarding like Jimmy Butler whoever it was a couple years ago. Oh, this year he didn't want to take on the responsibility of guarding, stopping Jason Tatum from cooking. So I mean, they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to, but you know, but it is what it is. But he got. I mean, for him to stay on this team, bro, he offensively gotta be a savage. He offensively gotta be a savage, bro. He can't be down there. He can't be one of the worst defensive players out there. So I mean, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. Find me on Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. 3 ways you can reach out to me if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Other than that, man, appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist for videos like this. Peace.